Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Mandy and I'm so excited that you found my channel today if you are new, and if you haven't and you're just visiting me again, thank you so much for returning. Today we are going to go over how I track, or at least set up, my budget tracking system for the new year. And I'm going to kind of go into exactly how I track throughout the month as well, just to give you an idea and to kind of hopefully encourage you to start tracking your expenses, because I think it is such a helpful piece of information at the end of the year and just throughout the year as well, to be able to see the trends that we spend our money on. Because if you figure those things out, you can either plan ahead for them, or you can figure out where you can do a little bit less spending in your budget to help you in any other way that you can, or with your budgeting goals. So otherwise, you guys, I do want to mention that on this channel, I like to talk about being productive and intentional in your planning for your life, and that's what we're doing today with our budget. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was how I have annual trackers, and this is just one of them. It is a full page tracker, but I'm actually going to show you the tracker that I have set up for January and just all of 2022. So this year I am using a little quadrant style here. I have fixed bills here, variable bills separate from that, savings accounts that we basically treat as a bill, and then on the other side here is where I keep track of all of the money that we spend in different types of categories. So we are not able to put money away in too many different style categories or sinking funds right now. So what I like to do is whatever we end up needing to spend our money on through this expense tracker, at the end of the month, we will add that type of a category up, and then we will track it here. And that will give us an idea of how we've spent the money throughout the months and whole year, to be intentional with from January to December. I'm so glad I've been doing that, because it definitely shows us where we are spending more money than I ever thought that we needed to, and maybe it was a must or maybe it wasn't, and we can kind of reel it back in those areas. I used to think I spent a lot of money on clothing, and I found out I actually didn't spend a lot of money on clothing. We spent a lot more money elsewhere, and if we do need to spend more money on clothing, I can make those adjustments now. So setting up your annual tracker is really important. This is probably going to change. It's okay if it changes. As you can see, I ended up keeping track of on this type of tracker in the middle of August, but I do have my old tracker, and I like to keep the trackers in there for a little while so I can look back at the trends as well. So I do plan on this changing a little bit anyways, because I am moving in a couple weeks, and we are going to have different style bills coming out for where we go. I don't know if where we go has PG&E. I think it might have something else for gas. So just, you know, expect some changes, but keeping track on annual trackers is really important. If you are interested in this type of tracker, I have my budget planner available in my Etsy shop, linked down below, and these trackers are a part of that. And these go with me all the time. I don't have to reprint these. They come with me every single month in my planner. They transfer with my planner. The other thing that I do, this is actually what I do to set up for the year. So the other next step that I would do when I start my budget for the month now is to make sure that these categories make their way on some kind of category tracker. I went ahead and printed up this type of tracker with the smaller boxes in case I ended up needing more than, what do I have here? 10 categories. But this type of tracker works a little bit better for me because there's more space. I write a little bit bigger, and this ends up having 12 boxes, but I like to have a lot of space for our groceries. So it works out really, really well for me to have a box for every category. Even if we don't end up spending any money per se on clothing, at least I have it, because when we spend the money, I have to take it out of my expense tracker. So as you can see, we spent money at Walmart, They were under the category for groceries, $12.90. What I ended up doing is I take it out of my category here. So this way throughout the month, I can see how much money we've spent on, for example, groceries, and make sure we are not going over our projected budget, which is usually around $900 for our family. And if we do get close, I can really look and see, okay, where can we cut back this week? Or, you know, are we saving money in family fun and not spending too much money here, so that way we can compensate for spending more money here, and so forth. So it's kind of like a nice little map of where your money is going. And that is why I like to keep track of every single thing that comes out of the account. Again, why I'm trying to make it a goal to keep track of money coming out of my account on a daily basis. So sometimes I don't get to it daily, and I had to do all of this just now, and it can be pretty tiring. So again, why I'm going to try to make it a daily thing. As you can see, we've had some fixed bills come out or variable bills, and when those come out, those don't actually go to this tracker. That is when I go over to our annual tracker and I take it out there. So that way it does not have to be rewritten more than once, and I can have it on here all the time. So anything that is pretty much going to stay the exact same amount is going to go here, and then at the end of the month I will add them up, put them here, and then I will take that amount and I will put it on my income to expense tracker. So once we have our income here, I will take the bills from it, I will take any savings from it, I will take any category spending from it, and see how much we have left of our income for the next week. So after that, we pretty much just keep track every day and every week, and hopefully be on track with our financial and budgeting goals. So let me know if you guys have a similar system to this. Let me know if you enjoyed this video and really, you know, understand the system I have. I know it's not the same system for everybody out there, but it definitely works well for our family and the situation we are in with our income and expenses right now. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want any more or have any other questions, please let me know down below or contact me on my Instagram. I'm at Mandy_Chavez_chapters. I love to connect with you guys there. And again, if you're interested in this budget planner, some of the things are a little bit different. These two things are not in the budget planner I have now, but if you're interested in this type of budget planner, let me know so I can make sure I make it available on my Etsy shop. But otherwise, the very neutral version without the graphics is on there, so go check it out if you're interested. Otherwise, you guys have a beautiful, wonderful, awesome, blessed day, and Happy New Year. Bye.